field stands well. They're off and they're racing. Great start, even line away. From toward the inside, Henry the Aviator amongst the first of them to leave, but Shazir and Asheen, the two fancies, are coming across together as they approach the course proper. Radaya went forward, Manzor Magic behind those as My Jimmy kicks up in the middle of them. Harbin is down on the inside of the stablemate No Peer, taken hold of Shamilian Miss back there near enough to the tail end of the field, and last of all is Millie's Clever too. They reach the 1100, Shazir taken to the top by Fiore, settles a length in front of Sheen. Over on the inside then came Henry the Aviator. Posied up there, well placed. Travels third down on the inside of Radaya. Over on the outside of those forced to cover extra territory, leaving the back Manzor Magic. After a length away then on the rail came Harbin. In the middle is My Jimmy, and off and around the outside of them came Shamilian Miss in the 3 deep train. Followed in turn by Millie's Clever 2. Relegated to last is No Peer, but no more than 5 lengths from the leader Shazir, who took a breather. Down the side they head, 500 from home. Shazir going well, a length and a half in front of Asheen. Henry the Aviator down near the inside hasn't done a tap of work. Rudaya the middle ridden along, likewise Manzor Magic. Shamilian Miss coming to the outside. Shazir joined by Asheen. They reach the 200 and now Shamilian Miss claims them both to hit the lead. It's Shamilian Miss surging to the front. Shamilian Miss kicks about 3/4 Asheen, who comes back. Shamilian Miss in front holding Asheen though, and Shamilian Miss wins it. Shamilian Miss won the Geisel Park from Asheen. Tight third, coming late My Jimmy through the centre with Radaya Manzor Magic. Shazir weakening her. Followed further back Millie's Clever 2, and then deeper out behind those, one of the last of them home. Back there No Peer, and with it as well is Harbin. Number 6, Shamilian Miss, ridden by Chris Parnham for Michael Lane. The Seamus Award bear, surging home, has taken out the Geisel Park Stud Handicap in great style. She was back from a wide draw. She was able to trail up in that 3 wide line and then let go as Asheen grabbed Shazir. The fancies came together on straightening, but it was Shamilian Miss back out to 1600 and relishing the mile this afternoon, dropping down 4 kilos, and has delivered a very, very good win. In 1:37.08, they did back off a bit mid-race, half a length the margins. The winner trained by Michael Lane for Pete Caporaro and partners, and beats number 3, Asheen, by Seamus Award as well. The sire comes up with the Quinella out of Angel Rose, Brad Parnham for S.J. Miller. And third, number 10, My Jimmy, getting through for Dylan Bairstow's stable, the Jimmy Shoe Gelding, ridden by Chloe Azzopardi. 6-3, 10-4, Manzor Magic 4th home. Radaya ran 5th, and Shazir missed out entirely after leading and didn't find much when the pressure was really put on. 35.60, the last 600. The next event today, the fillies and mares will be running in the Thoroughbred Breeders WA Platinum Classic over the 1200 metres. There are no changes. Lockie Taylor's down in the yard after this win of Shamilian Miss. Absolutely cartwheeled to the line, got out to the middle of the course, let go, and certainly relish getting back to 1600 this afternoon, Lock.
Really nice win from Shamilian Miss. She's always been such an honest type, Darren, and she gets the job done here, and aided by a wonderful ride from Chris Parnham, Scotty. 3 deep with cover. They bunched up at the top of the straight when favourite Shazir was bitterly disappointing and wasn't able to extend clear at all at the 400 metre mark, but that just allowed Chris Parnham and Shamilian Miss to slide into the race at the right time, and she was able to get the job done.
Yeah, for the first 1,000 metres, it sort of panned out exactly how I was hoping. Lockie, Shazir rolled to the top, Asheen to the breeze. Control would dictate the speed between the pair of them and then sneak away, but that was the thing. They couldn't sneak away. Manzor Magic was going well enough to bring our eventual winner into it. it. She was that first pair back in the 3-deep line, and very similar to previous race too. When you've got a 3-deep line that brings you into it, it makes such a difference at Pinjarra Park. So for Chris Parnham and Shamilian Miss, she was on top of them on straightening, and she was just a bit too sharp for Sheen there, who had his chance from the breeze. But this mare was dropping from the 60 kilos back down to the 56, so 4 kilos coming off her back start to start was definitely one of the key indicators to her running a nice race here today. Chris Parnham's just jumping off the scales, and we'll have a chat to him about Shamilian Miss. Chris, we interviewed you yesterday on the Sport FM preview, and you said the 4 kilos coming off would be key to her chances.
Absolutely, yeah. She's only a little tiny thing. She found the right race today. Although she's 7 from Class 3 to graduation, it's probably just a modest graduation, so things fell in her favour today, and she was able to get the job done.
Speaking of falling into her favour, that 3-deep horse took you everywhere you needed to go. Yeah,
it did. It was only a modest sort of speed, which I think sort of plays into her favour as well, because she can sprint off a dime pretty quick. So, yeah, very pleased with the performance. She's a tough little mare that always puts in 110%, but, you know, it just makes it a little bit tougher when she's got to carry big weights.
Horses for courses, she's now 3 from 3 at the Pinjarra Park Mile, and riders for races, you're looking to go 4 on a line in the 2-year-old Magic Millions. Can you do it with Maria Lucia?
I think so, yeah. I think I'm on the right filly. She's won very well first up. All her work has been what you want to see from a 2-year-old filly, and yeah, I think she's going to be very hard to beat.
Good luck.
Thank you.
What a day for the Lane family. There's Chris Parnham after the win aboard Shamilian Miss, but Damien Lane with 4 winners, if you don't mind, at Flemington, including the Group 1 Lightning Stakes aboard Tentyrus. And Michael Lane, the old man, is on the board here at Pinjarra Park with Shamilian Miss taking out the Geisel Park Stud Handicap.